I'm in my element today. I swear, I'm so buzzing. That's my painting, by the way, that I finished, and it's actually got crushed crystals on it as well. If anyone hasn't seen this one, my angel. And I was thinking like, should I sell it? And I'm like, oh, I do absolutely love it though. If anyone's not seen it, it did get finished off. I don't think you can see the shiny bits in it, but she is very beautiful, and there's something about them eyes. The eyes, because this one was called The Knowing, and this one I'm hopefully going to still be working on this weekend because I've not got little legs and I can just chill out and do the cosmic hair in it, because it's meant to be a representation of my higher self, or the being that was helping me when I was at a Reiki session of that's what colours I saw, so I've sort of represented that as the cosmos because that's where I was floating around in. But yeah, that just grabs me when it grabs me to do it. I just do it in the time I like to do it in. What time? I just do it when I feel pulled to start adding more and more to it. It will look totally different, and I doubt a lot of that colour in the background probably won't be there by the time I've finished. If you're there, say hi. I'm just going to give it a few minutes for people to come in. So I know it's a bit early, but I've just done something for someone. Hi Rob, I've just done an actual reading for someone, and it was brilliant. Like one-to-one, but in a different way at the minute, and it's just more for feedback. It was absolutely brilliant, and the person said to me, I'll tell you what they said. So let me go over to where I did it. They said, "Thank you so much, Janine, it was spot on, and thank you so much." The message, a bit of the message was cut off because I've noticed today that YouTube had cut off a bit of my beginning message from earlier on, but it's what it is. Yeah, and they were just like, "This was great," and I was like, "You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome." Woo-hoo-hoo. So in a good ass mood about that, but I'm in a good ass mood most days, even if I'm a bit quieter or if I'm not quieter. So I've had a few things come today that will be coming in the new year. I'm not going to show you that yet. Like I said, things will be changing on this channel, so I've got new things to bring in. Hi Mark. Something that I had a while back, but it wasn't actually, can't give it away, it wasn't actually, I can't even think what the word is, so there's no point in me saying it. I've also, a lot of people have been talking about pendulums lately. I've had this one for quite a long time, and I remember when the thing broke off it, and I fixed it. Hi Carla, good morning Dolly, beautiful day. Yeah, and I don't know if you saw me singing before. Like I said, I'm not a singer, but when that comes into me, I always feel like sharing it because it made me feel better. This is one of my old ones, and it is a moonstone pendulum, and I've had this for I don't know. And then I have this one now. It's a smaller one, but it is quartz. I love quartz crystal because it's good for an all over everything. Like if anyone started collecting crystals, there's an all over, all doing, all singing, all dancing. So I have a lot of them dotted about anyway. Dotted about all over. But I'm just coming on my Everbrew break to like I said, I did a card reading of my own this morning. That's why I was in bed this morning, because sometimes I'll do it in first thing in the morning or in the evenings, whenever I get a chance, quiet time to do it. Sometimes it's sat with my fella and I'm just doing it while he's sat there doing something else. But it's one of my, I'm sharing you my card reading, and it is going to resonate with a lot of you anyway, because this is what's going on within people, even though some might be slightly different, obviously, because people are finding their own individual path, and on your own individual path you will be finding your own inner guidance guiding you to your destiny of what it is that you want to bring in, that you came here to do, sort of, not the thing that we've been taught we're supposed to do, or the sort of job we're supposed to think we're supposed to have, as most know. So keeping warm in here. So like I said, a lot has just come in today for me today, personally, that I've been putting out there, and it's coming in, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you, God. Thank you, source, thank you, whatever you want to say. Because if you understand, like I said, how the divine works through you, like I say, and that's whatever word you want to use. If you don't listen to them messages, like I was saying the other day, you can miss what's coming in. And that's why with something that's happened today, if I just thought, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, because there's a few things that have been going on with more people getting in contact with my friends from ages ago and talking about what they're coming into now, which is beautiful. Like I said, we're cheering everyone on. Is if I was to be like, oh, I'm a bit fearful of that, I'm a bit fearful of this, so I don't know if that's that, or I'm going to leave it and not go with it. It's been presented to me in front of my face, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do it because I asked for it. So if I ask for it, I need to do it. If anyone gets what I'm saying, you should do. But it's very beautiful. And see this gorgeous pendant, the one I was showing the other day, that was my nana's. It's very shiny because I actually found some, because I have a craft room as well, I actually found some metal polish, and it's just brought it up. So shiny and so clean. I was like, yes, it's shining. It's shining. It's got flowers on it as well. And I'm just like, I love it. Years ago, I used to think it's a bit too big to wear. I don't know where to wear it, but it's actually nice. And it's quite bohemian looking anyway, so I love it. My mum gave me, she'll probably be trying to get it back off me now, but be like, no. So how is everyone feeling this Friday? High vibing Friday. Every day is a high vibing day if you choose it to be a high vibing day. Right, I can't see chat, so I'm going to go over here because before I sort of warm up and get into my reading that I just fancied sharing. I know I said I probably wouldn't be back on, but it's not going to be a long 2-hour chat or anything like that. I'm just going to do this and then go. But I had free time to do it because I've got a lot of my stuff out the way now for Christmas. Hi CJ, and I just thought, oh well, because like I said, by today, by the end of today, you won't be seeing me till after Christmas because, you know, I've got people to be with and stuff over the weekend and all that. So yeah, sorry, not sorry. But not that I think anyone's going to be bothered. But like I said, sometimes when I have to share things, who's in the house? Mark, hey up, strike a pose for that thumbnail. Oh yeah, I will strike a pose for that thumbnail. Got to strike a pose. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's quite a good one, that one. Where is it? I don't normally bother with, you know, great thumbnails, but that can change in the future as well. Very positive feeling in the air. Oh yes, there is. Why am I looking over here? I should be looking over it, yeah. Rob Smith, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Feeling ace. Well, happy birthday to Rob. Can everyone send him a heart? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rob. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. And it's Friday. And it's the 18th. Hey Junior, just saying. I think a lot of things might have started changing yesterday because it was the 17th. Certain things had to be done within the 17th and the 18th because Hanukkah finishes tomorrow, the victory of light, whoop, which is sort of going in with these bottom cards in a minute. Just saying. Where's cute Nana screeching her head off in that room? Can you hear her? Because she thinks it's her show. I'll get her back out one time when I'm in there and I'll let her fly around again like we did the other day. There you go. We've got Lydia in, Mark, Rob, Carla. Have we got a couple of Marks in there? CJ. Yeah, we have. And whoever else is there, watching or lurking. Because we have the lurkers too, and that's okay. We have good lurkers and we have other lurkers. But, yes. And I tell you what, my energy dipped a bit last night around just after 9 o'clock. Don't mean that's bad. I just mean it went a bit like, something going on. But I did pull that card yesterday of the change. What was it? The winds of change. I thought, oh yeah, tide's about to turn, people. Whoop. And the skies again this morning were beautiful. But as soon as I saw the golden pinkishness this morning early, they sneaky grey wispy cloud came in and just literally covered the whole sky up within minutes. And I was like, yeah, you don't want us to see, but we can see. Or maybe people are not ready yet, but we can see, and you can't stop what's coming anyway. Gold sunset for me this morning as well. Was absolutely. Are you watching from work? Absolutely beautiful, like divine. It was like, oh my god, and I was looking at the sky like, whoa. And then I thought I saw something within the cloud. I was like, what is that? Well, we know there's lots of going on in both realms, so you know what I mean. It's like, well, I saw the same. Yeah, I was honest to God, I was watching the cloud. Like, that isn't natural. That's like coming into like veil what's being seen up there, because it was just beautiful, and like you get really fixed on the goldenness and the like, that energy of like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. So but I saw it, I caught it, so I saw it and I got all that goodness from it. And then that song came in, and then I had to share the song on my community page, which I don't know where I've put it now. I wrote it down in my little book. And it's not even written properly because it just comes in scribbled in, and then the tune was in, and then if I looked at it now I probably wouldn't even know what tune it was, because it was like, yeah, that just came in. What was it now? I can't sing it now, so it'll go. It was in the spur of the moment I did it, and if you want to go and see it and you haven't seen it, you have to go on the community page, but it's all there. So yeah, so my personal message, my personal reading I got in today, which I know a lot of you will resonate with, but this was personally for me, was, I'm going to show you. We've got, beautiful, this says Taygeta actually, Taygeta, but it says 26, the triple star grid, and then I just think of mind, body and spirit anyway. Align. Well, I am aligning, because the things that I've been saying, not just to you lot, personal things that I do behind the scenes, and the things I think about and the things I'm bringing in are aligning, because a lot of it's been happening, still is happening, and a lot of it was happening today. I connect and align with my higher consciousness, of course I do, because I'm doing the work of aligning myself with what it is that I truly want, and I truly want from the heart, not just because, you know, beautiful. And that went in alignment with the next cards after it, because I like to do a 9 spread, and it was funnily enough Taygeta again, so they must have quite a few cards that are named Taygeta. And I've got these cosmic cards anyway, because I thought it's very in alignment with what's going on. And this one says, this just made me laugh, the Aquarian star. Well, we've got the blue going on, the Aquarian star. Expression. Well, we know we're going into hi Crystal Fizz, how are you? We know we're going into the Aquarian age. It's ripple. It's not, we don't go into it like that. We've been rippling in, and it's the energies are so strong now. That's what I believe anyway. And it is known as apparently air, which makes me laugh, because I think, well, yeah, ethers and stuff going on, and things that people are aligning with within themselves of expression and powers that are coming in. You know, we are the powerful ones, meaning with your clairsentient, your clairvision, all that sort of stuff that's coming in. When people, that's what I believe, you know, the great conjunctions and all that is people getting their true senses back, because that realm's merging. It is the physical, the spiritual merging with the physical, the unseen reconnecting back with the seen. Connecting, exactly. So, you know, people who don't believe in that realm, well, it's here anyway, and it's happening to a lot of people. Some people will just poo-hoo it because they think, or they're not, because they're not tuned in, they're not feeling it yet, but they will, because I've also had a message yesterday of someone showed me something that they saw and were feeling, and they were a bit scared at first. I said, don't be scared. The thinning of the veil's dropping, or, you know what I mean? This energy's coming in, it's the connection and the communication of the other realms and dimensions, people. It doesn't matter, it's all the same to me, whatever you want to call it, that are there, that have been there all the time, and they're coming in stronger within people. And this is why personally I believe the disclosure is going to come within you first, and then when the masses get used to it, then the biggest disclosure will come. And it's like my dad was saying, and some other people, this disclosure that's coming in the 3D, the whole thing with Trump and Q and the Clintons and the stuff that people know about, it's going to start past future-proofs the past. It's going to start back where Q started from. So it's going to go through the whole how, where and why, and go from the Bushes, the Clintons, into the Obamas. It's not good. I don't think it's going to start with Obama. It's going to go that way, the right way, following the story. And then it's going to come into present day with Biden's and all that, and then all the other different disclosure and things that go on. So why we're all learning about ourselves, but the new people that are waking up will see all that. Yeah, great downloads, exactly. We'll see all that, get used to all that, and then along the way they're going to pick up all this other information about interdimensional beings, different lands, the Earth's bigger than we think it is. All this stuff, depending on what you see, will gradually come in. And why all these energies and frequencies and different beings from different dimensions and consciousnesses and all that sort of good stuff, no matter what you want to call it, because I see it's the same thing. So, you know, people trying to think they're clever out there, putting big words on it. To me, I see it how I see it. It's all the same thing anyway. That disclosure will come to you because you'll start seeing it. So the government or whatever won't be able to say, oh, it's not true, because they are trying to distract right now with certain things that they're putting on the news, in your phone and everything about, oh, the Great Conjunction and all this. If it happens within you first, no one can tell you because it's your experience. And that's why it says on here expression as well, the expression and experiences, that when the masses get used to that over time, because this thing isn't just going to come in or be over, it's about learning and growing and expanding and the things that are coming in and people getting used to the change. You've got to get used to the change that's coming in. It is changing, and the change within you, and everyone's got to get used to that. So as they go along, they'll get used to it. We're not going back to the old ways, because we're not going back to normal, because it ain't normal. And this stuff that's coming in is not going to seem normal to some people. It's like supernatural, but we are all super, and it is natural. We are supernatural. So as all these abilities are coming online with people, and many people have got this already, they're going to get used to it. It's not going to be so scary. It's not going to feel so scary. And then when the disclosure comes of all that other stuff, otherworldly stuff or other realmly stuff or other consciousness stuff, doesn't matter what you call it, it's all the same to me, within this realm, it's not going to be a massive shock. A little bit at first, people are going to have to get used to it, but it's going to come like that, slowly, drippy, like the whole thing has with Q. But that's about to kick off that whole story, and the world will be taking notice. So to me, it's still beautiful, but I'm like, yes, the victory of light, whoop! And what comes with all of the light is the truth seen in the light. You can't see the truth if you sat in the dark. You can't see the truth if the mainstream media is only giving you little tidbits, because they do put little bits of truth out there, but not all of it. And they like to keep people in the dark. I'm just talking about that right now. Has anyone seen this? I did put it up on my community page, but see if you saw what I saw, because I didn't have to listen to what she was saying, which was bullcrap, by the way. I was looking at the symbology behind her. I was like, oh my days. And she's an actress, remember, so they are acting on stage. So personally, what I saw was, I know some of you might have seen this, but let's go to this. Climate change my ass. Are you ready?
No, let me rephrase that. I need to talk and you...
Crap acting as well, by the way, but look at the symbology. Anybody see what I saw straight away without her even talking? I was chatting to... I'll read chat in a minute. You ready? Exactly,
Mark.
Mark.
We need to talk.
Dark Halo.
No, let me rephrase that. I need to talk and you need to stop whatever you are doing and listen.
Don't need to listen to it.
Oh, here I go again. Me. I'm sorry, I didn't really mean that. Actually, yes, maybe I did. You see, I have something really important to tell you. The food planet, you know, the way your food is grown, raised,
Yeah, we know, but she's talking about dispopulation.
Packaged, killed, chopped, and then sent 10 times around the planet. That is the largest consumer of our water, is destroying biodiversity all over the planet. That system is broken. So knock, knock. Food is the largest emitter of greenhouse gases. Not planes, not cars, not clothes. It's food. Apocalypse is knocking on the door, and if we don't...
Oh, apocalypse is knocking on the door. Let's scare everybody.
We will soon be eating our own last supper.
Will we? You'll be eating your own last supper,
trust
love.
me. Okay?
Yeah,
okay,
third
hand on
porn.
heart, Scouts, on your
That
family.
big black
Are
dot
we
behind
really
her.
on the same page here? But let's pause that one and chew on this bit instead. There are nearly 8 billion people on this tiny little...
See how she said on this tiny little planet? This realm is not tiny. There's more land. They don't like to tell you that. And we're not overpopulated at all.
Beautiful blue planet in the middle of nowhere, and soon...
In the middle of nowhere.
10. And you know what? We all need food. So, bottom line...
They all need food, and we know what that food is.
End of story. Chop, chop, last serving. We need to rethink food, or the planet will have no problem chewing you up and spitting you out.
Spitting you out?
You see, she's done that to other life forms before. And I'm afraid she might have to do it again.
Mm.
Who can blame her? Wouldn't you? I'm sorry. But I'm only telling you this because I love you.
Symbolism will be the downfall, exactly. She's an actress. And at the end of the day, yeah, Gaia is going to shake those fleas off the back. And if the solar flash is what the solar flash is with frying people's circuits, they're the ones that will be getting shook off the planet. There's like a load of coded messages in that. But to me, all I saw was that the way they've put the big black dot behind her, like you say, the black sun, the white sun and the black sun. It's like, what are these, the inner earth people? What if I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's like a black halo. This tiny little planet, you know, with too many people on it, tiny little planet. Okay, just wanted to throw that out there if you haven't seen it. I did put it on the community page. I was just like, yeah, we see you. We see you. So, just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, as I'm moving on. So I don't know if any of you saw that, but I just thought it was like, yeah, whatever. Remind me of an eclipse. Exactly. But their darkness is not reigning forever. But like I said, it's still going to be funny to see who the game players are, because some people we may think are for that side are actually for the light side, vice versa. But I've noticed a lot of things that are going on in the news, not that I look, but when certain things pop up on my phone, it's getting quite funny now. You've got the actress of the woman who was, I think Susie Q put it up, but we all know she's an actress. The woman who is supposed to be the woman who took the first vaccine at 90 odd, she's an actress, and there's pictures of her going about of when she, you know, you put yourself forward to be an actress in the crisis things and all that's all out there. So it's just, this is why I say just sit back and watch the show, because it is like God, where's my popcorn yet again. Yeah, we should buy a teddy bear talking. Oh yeah, I know what I mean. You know what I mean? And she talked about the apocalypse. The apocalypse isn't the end of the world. The apocalypse is the thinning of the veil. People are seeing. So yeah, it is quite hilarious. So moving on from that card, because I just jumped in there with that. So like I said, I was being told that I am in alignment. I know I am, because great things are happening and loads of information, everything's coming in, it's brilliant. The Aquarian star, like I said, the Aquarian age is incoming, it's coming in now, and it's all about spirituality and working on yourself and all these things that are coming in, and more and more people are coming online. It doesn't matter about the people who were online before, you'll keep growing as well, but it's a mass thing. And expression, everyone's expressing, like I said, express what it is you really want to do coming through the heart. What is it you want to do? What real job do you want to do? Like real job, not the jobs we're being told we do. How do you want to express yourself moving on in 2021? I know how I want to express myself. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of a difference in 2021. And here's Susie Q and saying hi all in chat. And then the next one I got was beautiful, because it's got butterflies around transformation, was the Star Daughters. And it's 7. It just makes me think of the Pleiadian star system, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 7 little girls on here dancing. Look at that divine dance, and the spheres, you know, like orbs. I dance, sing, and play with my sisters at sunset. Funny that, I've just thought about it. I saw the beautiful sunset this morning. I was dancing when I was singing that song I was making this morning, because I'm quite happy, like, you know, when you're just feeling that divine presence within you. Yeah, 7 as well. That beauty. But yeah, 7 little girls dancing there. 7 little girls dancing there. It's beautiful. And they're turning away. It's like we're turning our back on all that drama and shit, people. We're dancing to our own symphony, you know, of the ones who are on the higher frequencies. We're not dancing, we're not banging the drum to what they're banging it to down there, because we're not following the Pied Piper. That was coming in. And then we got Mother, well, you could say Mary. Now, we all know Mother Mary and how they've, like, put down the divine feminine, as most people know. They've done that. And they put the number 13 down as well. Miracles are happening for me in my life right now. Little small things are coming in. I'm like, oh my God, like, wow, this is happening. But I'm doing the work of putting things out there, giving a lot of gratitude, not just for myself, but for things and people and humanity and abundance for all. And then the next card after that was Skuld. And I love this Skuld because it was the future. Now, these are a new deck and I'm not used to them yet, so I do just want to read this one out because it's absolutely beautiful. It was just beautiful, and that one really drew me in because it's also, well, it's the blue colours going on there anyway. Let me just find it. Where is it? So, where is it? I don't actually know where it is. Which one is that? I'm looking for... What is that? I'm actually looking for the deck and actually can't see it. That's a bit weird. One moment. I think I'm looking at... That is really weird. Where is it? I may have to go and have a look. I don't know where I've put the... That is weird. I've just had them out. They're probably staring at me in the face right now. Let me have a look. That... No, they're not. Right, go and have a quick look. What are you saying in chat? I was getting so much blue last night. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're here. Ooh. Like I said, attitude of gratitude. Just see what deck this is. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this one just shone out a lot, so I wanted to read it. Skuld, the future. 47 was, because they go in more in depth, but we know when we're holding on to a lot of alignment, like I said, holding the light, anchoring the light, the future will look good for you, even though we're in the now, but in the now of bringing it in the now brings all that into the future. When you look back, you're like, even though that's all hard to explain with quantum and everything, I can't explain it properly like that. Some people do, but I just understand it within me anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I understand it. Doesn't mean I can communicate it well, but I understand it within me, so that is fine. So, I just wanted to read this out because it was beautiful. Oh, hang on. Oh, is that no? As you set your intentions, which I have been doing, for the life you desire, which I have been doing, the Norse goddess, Skuld, comes to... and somewhere in my family it went back to the Norse, so that's interesting, isn't it? To show you glimpses of your future, you experience these magical journey markers as flashes of insight and moments of inspiration, an echo of something that exists in another dimension. It's fun when things turn out exactly as you predicted, but remember that the essence of your intention means more than its form, because as I was saying the other day, anything you want to bring in, it's got to come from the heart. Like I said in my long chat the other day, if you're looking for a new project, a job, I don't know, whatever you're bringing in many different areas, it's got to come from the heart. You can't do something just because somebody else is doing it and you don't really love doing it. It's not coming from the heart, because it will probably fail. It will fail. It's got to come from the heart. It's not about how much money you can make. You are allowed to make money, by the way. There's a lot of people out there think if you're into spirituality, so like if it's on a spiritual sort of alignment with something you're doing, you are allowed to do that. It's just there's a lot of people that rip people off. But if it's coming from the heart, the abundance will come in anyway. So you've always got to remember, where was it coming from in the first place? Was it truly a desire that was coming from your heart? Not also to help you, but to help others. And that's what I was saying the other day. The goddess Skuld, who rules the destiny of the gods and men, says remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. It's all about the now. What you're putting out now, you will receive in the future. And this is why I keep saying to people, if you don't know about manifestation, I'm seeing a lot of people doing stuff. You know, if you think things aren't changing, it's about the now. What you're putting out now for yourself and others will come back in. The universe only wants to give you what you're putting out. So if you're putting negativity out, you're going to get negativity out. If you're putting goodness out and good thoughts and intentions, not just for yourself, for others as well, because it's a very time now for others. What you want to bring in for others will also bring in yourself. It's not the whole see, in the spiritual community, it used to be about, oh, go and meditate on your own, and like, yeah, you do that, like everything's for yourself, because a lot of people aren't waking up. This is personally how I see it. It might not resonate with you, but it resonates a lot with me. You know, it doesn't matter, just go and do your inner work, which we are still doing, but there's a lot of this hermit stuff where in 2021 we're going to start coming out. People are going to start speaking out. They already are. Start going out into the community. It's about going and doing, not, oh, I can't see anyone waking up like years and years back. We've just got to sit and do this work on ourselves, which people were doing, but they didn't see a lot of connection on the outside. Well, this is different, because we're going into the Aquarian age and everyone's going to be doing the spiritual work at some point, and then all coming together at some point. We're just getting into alignment and letting the others catch up. So whatever you're putting out now is not like people used to go on about manifesting years ago. It was about what they wanted all the time, what they wanted. They weren't bothered about anyone else. This is about making sure when you put it out there, it is for the good of everyone as well. Because when you put that out, you will get that back anyway. You'll get that abundance back. And that's why when I'm always putting stuff out, it's for everybody, humanity, this world, other dimensions, everything, because we're connected to everything. Gaia, everything. When your heart and thoughts become one, you manifest everything. Exactly. So if you get what I'm saying there. So this was just beautiful. So it's the greatest power. Allowing the self to evolve as you go and discovering new things today sets the path for destiny to unfold. Remember the unfolding picture I did? Which, if anyone's interested, it is for sale. It's just a smaller painting that I did called The Unfolding, with the flowers in the eyes of consciousness, and the butterfly in the corner stands for transformation, because we all are going from transitioning stage, transformation. And the woman there stands for the, she's got gold hair, stands for the divine feminine. So if anyone's interested, you need to get over to my Instagram and text me over there. But my Instagram has changed, sorry, it's called Cosmic Llama now. I just thought it sounded better, because I actually thought I don't want it to be Dolly Llama, because it sounds like the Dalai Lama, and I'm not really that, if anyone gets what I'm saying. And then this one I haven't finished yet. And the goldness needs to be put behind. It's not Miriam, is it? And funny enough, when I did this, it's sort of going in the times with the age of Aquarius. You could see water, you could see air. Yeah, it's got the fish on it. And I'm Pisces, and I'm a bit like a shape-shifting water walking, because I'm a Pisces fish. I can swim in the waters above and the waters below. That's why I've always been in two worlds, and I don't find it hard to be in two worlds at all. Hence the name Dolly Daydream. Not that I'm dreaming things in, I'm bringing things in, but allowing the self to evolve and to go and discover new things today sets the path for destiny to unfold. The power of the present and how you respond to life's potential is the potent, fertile seed of the future, because we are the seeds of the future, and we've been, remember this was my card, but I know it will resonate with a lot of you, because I've been doing that work. In order to claim the future, you must attend to the now. Even then, nothing is guaranteed and everything is infused with magic. Alignment message. when you become over fixated on the future, because you can't become over fixated because it's all in the now, you rob yourself of the capacity to truly co-create a life that is meaningful and rich. It's because doing so gives your power away to something, some destination that has no substance. It's like you are wandering around in a ghostly place that the goddess Skuld warned you to avoid. Perhaps you've been taught that better things come later. They're in the now. They do come, but they're in the now. They're in the present. The present, sorry, that's a bit glary. It's because the light's going down. Hang on, let me switch the light. I just realised I'm sat in the dark. Let's switch the lights on. Would help if I had my blinds open today, which I normally do, but hey ho. So, it's perhaps you've been taught that the better things come later, like getting to the wonders of heaven after difficulties on earth. I want to pull that up. I have noticed for quite a few years, and especially into this year, there's a lot of people saying they can't wait to get off Earth. Let's say they can't wait to leave Earth. I was saying to someone the other day, these people want to leave Mother Gaia because they're finding it difficult, because they're not looking at themselves and they're not taking responsibility. So of course they want to get off Earth and think, oh, well, if I got off, I'm just saying this as not a literal thing, I can leave all my worries behind. No, you need to look at yourself, because it's all within you, and it's all them problems are you because you're not looking at yourself and letting go and taking responsibility for your life. You go somewhere else, they're going to follow you. So it's easy for people to say, I just want to get off and I just want to go somewhere else. These people who think they're going off planet, it's like, really? Why don't you try taking responsibility? So I just want to throw that out there, because I've seen that a lot. Everything in this, yeah. So the truth is that you can get back into alignment. It's all about getting alignment. Then people are way off alignment who come out with that. To consider this, your life now and how you respond to it, as I've just said, are the seeds that will grow into your future. Your alignment task is to remove all the weeds before they choke the life out of your intentions. Remember me saying months ago, you've got to take the weeds out of the garden, because if you don't, when I was sat in the garden, they grow over your beautiful flowers and they darken everything, and things start to die off because they're not letting the other, say, like, beautiful flowers grow and expand, because all these weeds come in. You've got to tend your weeds, otherwise they take over. Bless your life today. Find the lessons in the conditions of your world. And bless your life today. Give gratitude. It's all about learning. And become passionate to yourself and others. We are all learning to find strength in our most vulnerable selves. As this world changes rapidly around us, which it is doing, the goddess Skuld is with you all the way and always, because we're all going through this together. All the ascension is, we're not going off planet, but people keep saying. It's about growing into the best you, higher self you, divine you, body of light, whatever you want to call it. That's all you growing and shining your light when you're truly doing something from your essence, your core, your heart. It's all about the heart work. Looking at your shadows, accepting them, moving forward. What do you not want to take in your next cycle, which is next year, which I would really say starts in springtime, the new year, of when a lot of things are going to be coming in. Not when we think, oh, after the new year, even with the Trump stuff going on with the whole thing in January. The new year to me really starts in spring, when the true light comes in. Just saying, that's me, and that's what I'm putting out there. I'm not reading chat at the minute. Totally true there, Dolly. Oh, thank you, Cool Nick. I like watching streams flow as they glitter. Yes, Mark, Anthony. When you watch a stream flow and the light catches them, it's like magical. Magical. I love that as well. And that's what, when you do flow in your authenticity and you follow the flow, you shine like a glistening river, you know, because you're moving. A still water can glisten, but it doesn't half glisten like water moving over pebbles and stones and moving down a river and dancing and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, yeah. It's like you were listening to my chat with my daughter earlier. Oh, what you mean in spirit? I don't know what you were talking about. And then the next one that came in with two other cards right next to it, because they're all in alignment with each other. So I'm going to read these as one card. So it came in as Ishtar, communion. We are coming in with communion to ourselves. See how she's lit up? Your higher self, your true being, your divine self. And then along came with that with salvation. When you come into alignment with that, your salvation, it's beautiful. Green Tara, that reminds me of Earth. And then with that, new beginnings, of course. How beautiful. How beautiful. And then the bottom cards I got were beautiful because remember this was my reading, but it will resonate with a lot of you. Was this just made me laugh at the bottom because we've got 18, made me think of JFK Jr. anyway because it's Friday, it's the 18th today. 18 is known as R, which anyone with a Q finger is JFK Jr. But it was Serendipity. Now, Serendipity is one of my favourite films because it means fate and destiny and all that great stuff. But I also thought, yeah, fate, destiny. What was his destiny? This is my card for me as well with my fate and destiny. But don't forget, I am in alignment with the whole Q stuff. Whether you believe in it or not doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It's my path. That just was like, boom, Friday today and it's the 18th. Just saying. The Punisher's coming. And then loyal heart. I have got a loyal heart to a lot of things that I do. And I see this as masculine and feminine divine as well. And there's 2 keys up there. And I heard Mark Atwood talking about, was it the 2 crossed keys or something? Crossed keys? I don't know if anyone knows what that means. But 2 keys up there. Hanging up. But the loyal heart. But I also saw that when I'm thinking about the Q and the Trump thing and the JFK Jr. I remember the little thing in my pink book. He brought somebody in who he knew was loyal. 2 kings going on there, JFK Jr. They called the Prince of America, and you've got like Trump. Some people might get triggered by that, but I don't care because this also came in of by the book. They're doing it by the book. They're doing it by the law. There's certain laws out there. There's universal laws as well. There's a lot of different laws with the universal law, but they're doing it by the book because they have to do it within the law so people can't say anything. Because these people haven't been doing it within the law. They've been going through all the loopholes within the law. And remember, JFK Jr. was a lawyer. He knows. Also, elephants all stay together, the families. They're very loving, aren't they, with the families and very loyal. That family, the Kennedy, even though what the mainstream media try and say about that family. And the Trump family. They're all strong. And they're all strong and full of wisdom. And that just came in as well. That wasn't just for the thing, that was for me as well. I love serendipity. There's a lot of things that happen with me. There are synchronicities and fate and destiny and things that are coming in. And I love the fact when I went to New York the other year, I was skating on the Trump ice skating ring. Woo! Outside the other Trump towers. But also the coming together of divine and masculine. And also that connection with that great connection of loyalty from the heart. And this number was 11, by the way. 11. By the book. What? The book of life? The book of the universe? The law of the universe? 11. The awakening. It's being followed by the book. You're also writing your book. And this is the greatest story ever going to be told of what's going on and what's been going on. So I'm following my book of destiny. You know, when I think of family, I think of breaking through from ancestral patterns and the breaking through that I've broke through with my ancestral patterns. And that's why I believe a lot of things are coming in now. It's beautiful. And they're following each other. And the elephant, the bigger elephant's got a face on its back. I don't know if you can see it. And it seems pretty calm because the one in front is leading the other. And the other is the path. You know, when we blaze forward, I got a message in today of I'm blazing on my trail. I'm blazing forward on my trail. But when you're blazing, you are leaving light behind you. So the others can follow on the path. We're all linking together. We're all helping each other. Holding each other's hands, or trunks, I should say, for the people coming through. It's like you've got a big thorny bush, a big thorny forest, right? And then you just blaze through it. Well, you're gonna burn a path through it, and it's gonna be burning a little bit behind it. So people can see, but they're going to come through it less full of thorns and stuff because we've blazed through it for them. It's going to be a lot easier than Even for me, even for the people that woke up years ago and centuries ago, and they would have found it harder because there wasn't as many people awake. So it's made easier for them. Some people might get jealous of that because, like, I went through harder times. So what? You don't want this lot to go through harder times. They're still going to have a fall on the face, and they're going to have to pick themselves up like everybody else did. But blazing, be a trailblazer, people. So that's what I got. That were my messages. But basically, my messages were telling me, for me, which might also be telling you right here, that to follow your intuition, to get in alignment, because once you get in alignment, you see them things that you've been thinking of and wanting to bring in that come from the heart actually coming in, and messages all around. I'm getting messages from people, things, spirit, everything. It's all just coming in, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you, and I'm very grateful for it as well. And I'm saying thank you for it. That what is coming in, because it's so beautiful, you know. And you can still have dips down because it's waves of energy. It's not saying everyone's wow. You have dips where you're quiet, where you're a bit more, and you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to high. You're allowed to feel, and you're allowed to feel down a bit, and you're allowed to sit there with your emotions and your thing. But you've got to come back up again. Every day is a new, beautiful dawning, and a dawning of yourself. So, oh, and by the way, the picture that I put up today with no makeup on, when I said I was just like, oh, there's a picture of me, you know, because some people think in the spiritual community, I've said this before, that you shouldn't wear makeup and you shouldn't do this. Yeah, Bruce Lee, be like, well, you can do what you want. I adorn myself outside because that's what I like to do, and I've always liked to do it. It's not for men or anyone else. I've always been like that. When I'm not with someone, I do that anyway, because I do like art. I'm an artist, like painting your canvas, but you don't have to do that. Like I'm saying, it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. If you go and read that community post I put on, because that came in today, was my essence and my shine glows out of me anyway, whether I've got makeup on or not. And I was looking at that picture with no makeup, and I was like, oh my god, you're still shining. Do you know what I mean? You're shining whether you are or you're not. But I choose to, because I am a goddess, and I am my keeper of my temple, and I can adorn my temple if I wish to. Of my kingdom, the kingdom is within. You can do what you want, whether you wish to or not, but you shine either way. So don't ever think you're getting on a spiritual path and you go down these holes of like, oh, I must not wear makeup, I must not do this, because there's all sorts of makeup. You get vegan makeup, everything, if you're into all of whatever you're into. I mustn't do this, I mustn't do that. It's like, you do whatever you want to do, because your essence will shine out either way. And you do your path the way you want to do it. You know? Because it's your individual divine path, and everyone does it different. There's no right or wrong way. As long as you're coming from here, doesn't matter. So don't listen to people who are telling you you've got to do something a certain way. You have to be a certain way. You have to look a certain way. No, you don't. No, you don't. I've had very many different looks, as you'll see. I put a picture up the other day from the beginning, and I've enjoyed every one of them. But I always knew it was coming to this sort of what I'm in now. And if it ever changes in the future, it changes. So what? It's about expanding and growing. It's all about growth. The ascension means growth. You're ascending yourself. It's not, we're going off planet, we're doing this. It's higher states of consciousness. It's you expanding. Why would you not want to do that? I've still not read anything in chat. I'm just going to do a message from the Wisdom Oracle and self-care for you lot before I go, because I'm going soon. I'm going. Yeah, you do what makes you happy. Exactly, Mark. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, you do what makes you happy and understand things the way you understand. A lot of people think out there that I don't understand certain things because I don't come with big words and the quantum something of the blah blah blah. I do, and it's all within and knowing. You know what I mean? Like people will go, oh yeah, even my fellow will say, yeah, but it's from the quantum of the something something and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It's just I don't use it from that sort of scientific look, because alchemy is science anyway. I look at it more from the mystical, which is the same thing. It's just that science needs to catch up with that, as the pseudoscience, the ones that don't want to put everything out. You know what I'm saying. So let's see what we get. Yeah, you understand. Well, yeah, I understand. You know, I don't have to understand. You know, those that are over us, I understand it. It doesn't come, like I said, I'm dyslexic. It doesn't come with big words and, oh, this, that and the other. It's like, yeah, I know. And I find it funny all the time because people are like, oh, it's big-headedness. It's like, no, I have a knowing. It doesn't mean that I might not be able to explain it properly, but that doesn't matter because it's not for me to explain to others. You lot out there will totally understand what I'm saying if you're resonating. It's not for me to try and go, oh, it's this, and try and, like, you know, get people to go, oh, I know because I've put this out. It's like, I know. And that's why I find it funny. Oh, we've got 2, so we'll make that into a 3, as I normally do. Anyway, interesting. Yeah, it is intuitive, exactly. You get a lot of people come from the left brain of things, and it's like, you have to do it this way. And that's why it puts you off sometimes. They come out with all these big words and things, or videos and stuff, and it's like, yeah, but we know. You know. You know. Intuitive means you're in tune with the universal flow. And that one. So we've got, you ready for this? Got number 19, flexible. You need to be flexible. It's like I'm saying, if you're not changing and you're staying stuck, you're not really flexible. You're just staying in your own mud, shit, things that make you big, what do they call it? Like when you get stuck in the sinking sand, what's it called? Like a big muddy bog, and you can't get your feet out and you're just stuck there because you're not flexible. You're not ready to move with the flow. You're not ready to get rid of ego. You're not ready to come from trying to be right or really wanting to move. There's a lot of people, quicksand, a lot of people don't want to move. You know, they don't want to move forward because they're scared of looking different to people, or, oh my God, what are people going to think if I've changed my mind on something? You're allowed to. Or I've changed my perception on something. You're allowed to. Because that is normally what you do. You will change your perception on things and think, actually, that's not needed anymore. It was at the time, but it's not now. So you need to be flexible. I'm flexible with everything because I can go with new things. I can go with what's coming because I can get used to things pretty quickly and put my spin on it and be creative with it. So it doesn't scare me at all. Yeah, they are. Thank you. I am going to do a deck tour. I will do one at some point, either just after Christmas maybe, or whenever. This one's 17. 17 people. Are you ready for this one? Because it's beautiful. The fates. Well, the fates are in right now. They are in alignment of what's coming in. Number 17. Number 17. The stars are watching. That divine presence is here. All is being seen. And the fates. It's being left to the fates. At the end of the day, justice is coming for all, if you get what I'm saying. And then the last one after that, take this as you will. I thought it was beautiful. 51, milk and honey. You concentrate on your flow and what you're doing, and you will have your milk and honey. See the rainbow? Saw a rainbow the other day, didn't I? Put the picture out the other day of the rainbow in the sky. Milk and honey is within. Take that as you will, but it's all coming together. Beautiful cards, beautiful cards. So with the fates, don't worry about what's going on in the 3D. Yes, there's going to be a lot of shit still going on. People losing the shit. People wobbling. Still into 2021. It's time for you to do the work, like I was saying before. Get a gratitude journal. Start writing down before you go into the new year, which I would say was spring anyway, so you've still got a bit of time. What you've learnt this year and what you want to release and let go of. Yeah, so we've got that, and then we'll have a little sacred care card for you all. And like I said, I think it's Rob's birthday in chat, so say happy birthday to Rob. Let's see. There you go. I'll do 3 actually. Oh, yeah. Just like the threes. Remember, this is self-care. And I got a message today of something I was doing, and a message for me, and it was all about your superpowers that you come into. Like I said before, coming into alignment of what's going to be coming in and what you're going to be using, what you're going to be feeling. Ah, this is beautiful. So this might be some self-care that maybe you want to do, that may help you transitioning through these times, to help you be calm, to help you nourish yourself why we're going through all these changes within and without, because all the changes are happening within, therefore they happen without, and that's why there's so many changes going on in the 3D at the minute, because it all has to change, because it is all changing. Last one. Oh, there we go. So we've got these cards, and we've got read. Maybe you want to start reading a couple of books that, you know, over the winter that you've been dying to get into. Or maybe you're writing a book, I don't know, whatever. Maybe there's some stuff that you want to spruce up your reading on. Chill out and go and read. Go and read a few books. Get lost in the creativity of a story, instead of feeding too much into what's going on, and just chill out a little bit. That would be good for some people. Maybe you want to make an altar. There's nothing bad about making an altar. You can have flowers on it. You can have pictures of your loved ones that may be in spirit realm, and you can just give thanks and gratitude. All it means is when you have an altar, people get scared. It just means, you know, people who are into religion have altars, but I'm saying it's somewhere where you make a little space, could have flowers on, crystal, anything, and it's just where you can sit and focus on what you're giving out, what gratitude you want to give out. It just makes you sit and visualise. So that's all it is really, and you can get dead creative with that, and it's fun if you've never done it before anyway. The last one's 18. Again, the number 18, because it is the 18th today. Dance. I was looking at something today, actually, I'm not going to tell you what it was. Dance. Dance to the music of life. Maybe you need to start dancing. Maybe you just need to have a bit of a boogie now and again, because it shakes up all the energy. Have a bit of a dance in the kitchen when you're making tea. Maybe you want to get into dancing. You just need to move your body a little bit more. Make some silly dances up. And I was thinking about dancing today, because my mum had this really daft tune she used to make to the dog that isn't here anymore. This is going to sound really bonkers, but I know a lot of people speak to their animals and dogs, and it was this little dance we used to do to the dog. And I was thinking about today, going, I'm going to get her to do it at Christmas, and get me, my mum and my sister to do it. And the tune that went to it was dun 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 dun. And when we used to do that, the dog used to start going like this. And I even do it to Finn now. I can't believe I'm telling you this. And he's like dun 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 dun. When I do that, Finn gets up and goes dun 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 dun. And we're both standing there going dun 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 dun. There's something you do with your leg as well, but I'm not getting up doing it just yet. But I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I am telling you that. I have to tell you that. But like I said, I made that song up this morning, and I was thinking about my mum doing that, and I was dancing in the kitchen as I was doing it, which made me laugh in the kitchen. I thought, bloody hell. But it's a frequency, and I was laughing. So you can have a laugh with yourself even when you're on your own, and that's what I was laughing about. So I had to bring that in. So, before we go, I will do a flick through the pages. Flick through the pages of the book. Should we do a flick through before we go? Yeah, we are going to do a flick through. Number 15. What does it say today? Have we had this one before? But, hey ho, you will find it necessary to let things go, simply for the reason that they are heavy. Exactly. Why do you want a heavy load taken into 2021? This is what we always talk about. Every day brings new opportunities to grow. And part of that growth means accepting there are certain things we cannot change. We're not here to fix ourselves from what we see as maybe things we did, because we can't fix them. They've already been and gone. It's just to go, yeah, I accept I did that, but I'm going to change that, and I'm going to respond to that in a different way next time. That's how you grow. When we hold on to our obsess, when we hold on to or obsess about the things we cannot change, we lose ourselves. So that's why I keep saying, just let go. You don't need to obsess about things you've done. You can look at it and then just release it. When we let go, we free our hearts, minds and bodies, as I just said before about the Trinity. Didn't I just say that before? For something even greater. When I cleared that space in my heart, so many wonderful things start coming in my way. And that's what I've just been talking about, what I've been doing. And hopefully what you're doing. The goal, let something or someone toxic that you've been holding onto go. If you need to, throw something out that you've been holding on to, or write a letter to someone you are trying to let go of. It's not that you always have to give that letter to that person. You can do. You could just write it and then burn it. Remember I said about fire magic? Just burn it. Like you've wrote it out, it's gone to the universe, and don't think about it again. Because there's still a lot of people holding on to stuff. There's still a lot of people holding on to people, because there's a lot of people that are not taking responsibility for their own doing of what they're bringing in. And that's why I said once you let go and you start going with the flow, you bring a lot of alignment into yourself, and that all goes, and all new possibilities come in, new creative energies, everything starts flowing through you. So like I said, if you're still finding it difficult, maybe you're not looking at certain things that you need to look at, and you're not really taking the responsibility. Are you still trying to blame yourself, blame others around you, whatever it is? You need to let go, because that's what all this work is about. And I'll keep repeating it, and I'll keep repeating it. You know, and you need to keep repeating that in yourself, so you know to do that work, and then you'll start seeing the changes that come in. So just see what you're all saying in chat, what you all saying, how you all feeling before I go, because I am going in a few minutes. I just need to look down here at chat. So I hope you enjoyed my reading, but I know it will resonate with a lot, because the thing is, at the minute we're on the same sort of mass collective consciousness of what we should be doing now anyway, so obviously it's gonna click with you anyway. But I did do someone's individual reading today. It was brilliant, absolutely enjoyed it, and it was spot on as well, so that was brilliant. So what you all saying? Feeling divine. Organic intelligence is feeling divine, brilliant. Thank you, says Mark. Crystal, because I'm doing well, had a nice walk. Yeah, you were showing me some of your walks and stuff, so you're doing your thing. That was good. So happy I found you guys. Cheerio. Oh, thank you, Cool Nick. I'm glad that you found us. Remember to subscribe, because they're going up and down all the time. I know YouTube's messing again, because they cut me off before right at the beginning of what I was saying earlier on. Spiraling upwards, brilliant. And it's all right if you go down a bit, just get back up again. You know what you need. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you, Organic. You're all brilliant. And this is what I was saying to someone today, a friend. I said, you know what? People come into their own divine knowing, and the different, the powers and stuff like that, whatever you want to say, the divine essence. We all have this divine essence. No one's better than anyone else. You can do what I do, I can do what you do. But people will choose the different ones that they hone on to the best, that they love doing. But we've all got this divine spark within us. Most of us know this. And it's not like to look up to a guru like, oh my God, they've got all this intelligence, they've got all this. No, you've all got it. You've just got to start unlocking it, unleashing it, and working with it. But there are people that help to guide, because you are your own guru anyway. You are your own oracle. You are your own god and goddess. You are your own divine spark, because that's where we come from. Oh, thank you, Susie Q. So yeah, the only way is up. The only way is up, baby. For me and you now, the only way is up, baby. For me and you now. Sorry, I'm just looking where these go. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day. I've got a bit of tidying up and stuff to do, but I'm going to be, I don't know, singing, dancing, or listening to something that keeps me in a higher frequency as I'm doing it. Because I keep myself very entertained by myself. I can entertain myself all day, every day with just myself. Because I know what keeps me happy. And you've got to know what keeps you happy. Like I said, over the Christmas period, don't let anyone be dragging your light down, trying to drag you into drama or anything like that. We're coming away from drama. That's one of the messages I will give you all out there. What's Revel saying is creepy. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, what was I saying then? One of the biggest messages I will give you out there is to come away from drama, because that's not where we're going. We've had enough of drama, because it has been drama, this drama that they put out, this shit show that they put out, that they've been putting out for years. We're coming away from drama. Anyone who's still in drama, trying to cause drama, anything like that within you or anybody else, that's just showing where they're coming from. We're coming away from drama. I think everyone's quite sick of that. That's an old programming shitty thing that nobody wants, because we're all trying to help each other move forward, move on. And that's why you'll find different places, different people that you like to hang around with, and you may be finding new people to hang around with, different shows that you want to watch on YouTube, and you'll resonate with who you resonate with, that helps you, that you resonate with. There's many great people out there doing great things, great videos, great shows, and you'll resonate with a few different people, because you'll understand different people, and you'll understand it the way you understand it. It's not saying that anyone else isn't doing the right sort of work. There's people out there that do work that is very, I don't know what the word is, not intellectual, but more like where you go, oh my God, and they're doing it as well, but we all go to the ones that we resonate with, because we all learn differently. Like I said, I'm a bit dyslexic, I work differently, like visually and stuff like that, so there's some people's channels that I'll go to and I like it, but I can't sit and watch it, because it's just not how my head computes and stuff. It computes differently, and that's why we're all different. Many people compute different. It's like when people say people have got autism and this, that, and the other. It's the way we understand differently, you know. Just getting a thing in about autistic is like artistic. My eye was flickering then. I was like, what? So yeah. Oh yeah, I was pulling a lot of 18, you know, JFK June, all that's going on. So, yeah, so true in much the same way. Yeah, so, you know, there's all the infighting and people have done in the past, and a lot's gone on with all that. It's like people learn differently. People label lots of things, and lots of things mean the same things. It's just people get into arguments over different labels. You know, when they were doing the whole even with the alignment, people call it the alignment, people call it the shift, people call it this. It's like, it's the same thing. It just means growth, basically, if you want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, you know. So, yeah. Dyslexic, yeah. And dyslexia is people just think it's like people who can't see words. Like, it's there's a lot in dyslexia, spelling, not understanding certain words, like even in sentences, loads of different things. Like, you look at things and be like, I don't get it. I could look at a whole letter someone sends to me, like from that side, do you know what I mean? Because the reason why they do things in capitals in certain ways, and they get confused, and you're just like, what? And then someone tells you, if they showed me something, they're just like, it's like when, if I'm building a unit, because I've built units myself, I don't even look at the instructions. I just look at the pictures and think, yeah, because that's how I learn. I can just go and look at something and learn it straight away. Where some people might be like, I really need the ins and outs of the instructions, of the actual instructions, of the factual instructions. I'm like, I don't. I just go, oh, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. So, have a great, balance the cup, I never got full. Yeah. That's why they try to make it out at school. Oh, you're a dunce if you're not this, or you're in a reading class, or this. It wasn't. It's because you don't go with the flow of what they want you to teach you, and you're the ones that sort of don't go with that ruling and that class of like those who think they're highly intelligent. It's because we don't go with the system. And I was saying something to someone. Was it Yes, Dolly, hand on. Yeah, hands on. It's easier. What was the other thing as well? I was just getting then. Oh, there was something else. That's why they're always asking you what. So what are you, a visual learner? Have you not noticed that's in a lot of job applications or thing courses you're going, and they'll ask you, are you this, are you visual? They're trying to see who's visual. It's like I was just saying to Susie Q before, I said it's funny, innit, out, and most of us know this. People who want to go and do the family trees or what to find out where they originated from, they're after your DNA for a reason, I believe. I don't want to be giving that out. You know what I mean? They're looking for certain star seeds and stuff, I believe. But that's just me. Why would you want to give that out when they're looking? You're just giving your power away all the time. They're not really looking, wanting to help you with your DNA, where you come from. They're looking. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like Mark Atwood said the other day. I only caught a bit of it about the whole people who don't believe in Trump and all that, you're soon going to see, and you're going to be grateful that someone came in the 3D with all this, because like I said, this is both realms coming together, whether people believe it or not, and it has to change. If it changes within us, it's got to change on the physical realm. Don't know why people don't get it. You're going to be saying thank you. If it wasn't for him and certain things going on around the world, because this is going on around the world, we'd be all dead by now. Do you think they wanted the ones that stood out? No, they wanted all the brain dead people, sorry. The robotic ones who are doing as they're told. They want the sleepers, because the sleepers do as they're told, and they're quite happy with a bit, living in a bit of a cell and a bit of food now and again, and they're quite happy with that. Well, we're not. So who do you think the people they'd be depopulating first? Can't think. The strong-minded and the strong-willed and the strong-spirited, and that's why we're winning, because strong spirit is coming out, and the more we go into the Aquarian age, more people are rising in their own divine power, the spirit power, because that power from spirit realm's coming over anyway. So do you know what I mean? From all time. Yeah, exactly, Mark. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. So all the people who don't get what's going on in 3D and slag Trump and Q off, do you not understand the working within comes out in the physical realm? It comes within here first and comes to the physical realm. You could say the heavenly realm to the physical realm. Within, without. Just saying. So, have a great weekend. It's Happy Vibing Friday today. Every day should be a happy vibing day. You go down, you pick yourself up. If you feel tired, go to sleep early. If you feel like you need to read a book, like we just got, go and do it. If you feel like you don't want to do anything today and you're feeling a bit lazy, that's A-okay. It doesn't matter. You're tuning into your body, and your body's telling you to rest over this period, because there's a lot of energies coming in. I was filming last night. I won't be showing any more videos for a while, like the orbs and that, because personally that's for me now. I've shown it to show people that I know, yeah, I've been there. The energies were whizzing. They're proper whizzing about. They've got trails on. They're proper energies coming from all angles and everything, and it's great. And I'd just say start trying to tune in to what you think, what you're feeling, and write it down in a journal, because all these things are coming in. And if you're writing synchronicities down and things that are coming in that you were thinking of, it shows you, to me, proof that's coming in, if you get what I'm saying. So thanks for everyone coming in. Organic Intelligence, Rob, Crystal, Fizz, Mark, Astral Thief, who else have we got? Ordinary Bear, we had Susie Q, Cool Nick, is it Mark Anthony? Probably all the marks that came in, actually, because I know there was a few of you. Katie, Revel, who else have we got? Slam Dunker First, if I ever got that right. Who else was up there? Eyes twitching. I don't know anyone else who's watching and maybe watching after, if I've not shouted your name out. But yeah, yes, we will. And I'll see you soon, because like I said, I've got a few bits to go and do. So like I said, enjoy your weekend. Don't get too caught up in all that sort of stuff, because it's just great to watch the show, but while you're watching the show you can do the work on yourself, can't you? You can bring all this stuff in. I've got to do some more clearing up in here to get all this tidied up for Christmas and everything cleared out. So I'm doing the clearing of my temple here, my house, my home, and the stuff within as well. And I will see you very soon. So it's the 18th. When's Christmas now? Next Friday. Next Friday. Is it next Friday? Is it next Friday? Does anyone know what I'm thinking? Is it a Friday? Going to put it out there. When Q first came out, they used to drop a lot on Friday. Remember, I just said the thing with JFK Jr. 18 Friday. Oh, Christmas presents. I just clicked on that and went, oh, that's a good. It's in alignment for a Friday, Christmas. Oh, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. Yeah. Loss of time. Well, exactly, because where you think we're on. you know, lineal time when we're not, and it's gone so fast again. I'm just like, can't believe it's Friday again. It was Monday, I blinked and it was Friday. But that's brilliant because we're moving forward. So, you know, when you're in the flow, you don't notice all that anyway. You don't know what, you don't know, you're not in time. You're just like, whoop, I'm just flowing along. I don't wear watches, me. I'm not a watch person. Not a watch person, never have been. Well, I used to when I was young, but I just used to wear a watch because everyone else used to wear a watch. But I used to think I don't really like wearing watches. You know, if you're enjoying yourself at a certain time, you're enjoying yourself in that time. You don't really have to look at your watch. You know when you're tired. You know when you know what I'm trying to say. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to try and stay off till Christmas, but I just felt like I had to bring this one because I did get a chance to come on today anyway because I finished all my stuff for Christmas now, and I just need to, like I said, tidy up and stuff and get all the, you know, that stuff you're trying to sort out for Christmas. And I will see you very soon, and enjoy your Christmas time. You know, I'll probably pop on. Just a quick pop of hello, like I said the other day, and I'm still on again, but hey ho. That's okay. I do what I enjoy, don't I? So, see you all soon. Bye. If I can get off.